everybody, it's Cub Scouts with Miss Messy. How are you this week? Hasn't it been a crazy week? Yeah? Did you guys survive homeschooling for a whole week?
Barely.
Barely. How about you? Has it been fun? Okay, thumbs up. Excellent. Well, we're going to start Cub Scouts tonight like we always do. And how do we do that?
Scout oath, scout law.
Okay, let's stand up and do it. Ready? On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. You ready for the Scout law? Are we singing it or saying it this time? Singing it again. Ready? A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, reverent.
Mom?
Excellent. Okay, well, I thought I was all ready to go, and the Scouts reminded me we didn't have a snack. We have to have a snack, right? Okay, so you bears that are working on your bear picnic basket, here's a new recipe for you. I call this one GORP. I don't know why it's called GORP. I have called it GORP since I was a small girl in Girl Scouts. Okay, G-O-R-P, and it's just trail mix. So here's some things that we're putting in our trail mix today. We all need a bowl, right? We're going to start with some kind of a grain. We've got Cheerios. You can use any other kind of cereal, or you can use some popcorn or something cool like that. So we just need 1 scoop of a grain. And then you want some kind of a protein. Nuts are a great choice. I've got here pecans today. So Eli do his scoop of cereal. Thank you for cleaning up your mess. Did you guys remember to wash your hands first? I did. We're going to talk about hand washing later on today because it is super important right now. There's a little bit of protein. Now we also want a little bit of fruit. So dried fruit is really great in GORP. You can do dried apples, dried bananas, dried pineapple. Today I've got raisins. Raisins, dried cherries, all of these are really good options.
Yep.
What? Oh, you got 2? She must really like those pecans. So now a scoop of our fruit. Are you making faces? You don't like cranberries?
Not that much.
What kind of fruit do you like? Do you like raisins?
I like raisins.
Dried bananas, dried apples. I don't have any of those, so you can choose this or you can go without.
I like raisins.
And then, you know, because we like things to taste good, we can add something sweet. Okay, that's fine. You can have her scoop. We can add something sweet. So it looks like Andrea is hoarding the chocolate chips. Now, you guys, you can't double scoop the sweets, okay? Get 1 scoop, that's all. I don't eat chocolate, so here's some other options. I've got mint green. Do you want the mint ones? Okay, she doesn't want the chocolate. She wants the mint. Okay,
Mom, can you let me do half a scoop?
Half a scoop? Sure. Red Hots, they're a good option. Any kind of small little sweet candy, just something sweet. This is a really good hiking snack. And then we just stir it all up. What a great snack, huh? You can put it in a little baggie and you can take it with on your hike or when you're just going to the zoo, whatever you might be doing. Okay, so now that they've got their snacks, we're going to talk about something super important. Do you guys know why we've been home for the past little while? Now, COVID-19 is a strain of the coronavirus, which actually is a cold, but COVID-19 acts nothing like the cold. It is spreading super fast. We don't really understand it very well, and the more we understand it, the more we understand that it spreads much faster than we think. So we're going to talk a little bit about something called rule of law. Okay. Now, rule of law affects us every day. How does it do that? Andrea, do you know what rule of law even means?
The rule of law.
Right, it means we follow the laws, right? So what are some of the laws we follow every day?
No speeding.
Okay, sure. Be careful in our vehicle. We don't speed. We obey the traffic rules. What else?
No murdering.
Yeah, we don't murder. In fact, we try to be very kind to those around us, don't we? What else?
No robbing.
Yeah, we don't take other people's stuff. That's really important.
No bankrupt. No
Can we drop stuff on the ground? Littering, yeah, we don't want to litter. That's against the law too. So these are all rules that we all live by to help our community function. Now, right now, we have a kind of a new rule of law, and it's not even a law as it is a request from our government. So we want to follow it, and so that makes it part of the rule of law right now. And do you guys know what that is?
No.
What has our government asked us to do recently? What have we been doing? Yeah.
To stay in your homes as much as possible and
Yeah.
not go around other people.
Yeah, so we've been asked to stay at least 6 feet away from other people. We've asked to stay in our home as much as possible. Now, we can still go on hikes and we can go in our yards, right? But we want to avoid places with other people, like the park, where people are touching all the playground equipment. That's why we haven't been going to the park, right? And we got to be careful when we go to the grocery store. We don't take our whole family to the grocery store like we sometimes used to. Now we just send one person to get just what we need and come right back home, right? So these kinds of things have kind of been put into place, but it's really important that we follow these so that we can help to prevent the spread of this COVID-19 and give our doctors time to find a way to help us over it, okay? So the rule of law affects our life every single day, and sometimes in emergency situations like this, it affects us a little more than others. But that's okay. We're all doing a great job, right? Excellent. I think you guys are. Now, we all have choices. Now, you lions, if you're in kindergarten, this is a good question for you. Our choices have consequences. Eli, can you tell us what that means? What is a consequence?
It's something good or bad.
Yeah. So what happens if you choose to brush your teeth?
You don't get cavities.
Yeah, you don't get cavities, right? What happens if you don't brush your teeth?
You get cavities
Bad.
and
You get cavities.
Bad choice.
Yeah, poor choice. We get cavities. Yeah. Okay, so here's another choice. What if we choose to clean our room? Is that a good choice or a bad choice?
Good.
Yeah. What's a good consequence that comes from that?
A clean room.
A clean room. Can we find things when we're looking for it? Does our mother get mad? Do our things keep in good condition longer because we're taking care of them? Yeah, these are all good things. And what?
We earn screen time.
And in our house, that helps you earn screen time. That's right. What if you don't clean your bedroom? What are some of the bad consequences?
Mommy gets mad.
Oh.
Can't find stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No screen time.
Uh-huh.
You step on Legos.
Ouch! You
don't
break
get-
your toys.
You don't get paid.
You don't get your allowance. Anything else? Those are good things. You guys are really good. You guys are really, really good. Okay, so how do we
They stay
apply
in good
this,
condition.
making good choices, to the rule of law?
I meant to say they don't stay in good condition.
Our toys don't stay in good condition. Okay, good. So we want to make good choices concerning our rule of law, right? So I know you guys want to go outside and play with your friends, but let's think about what might happen if we go outside and play with our friends right now.
You might get the coronavirus.
There's a couple things that might happen. So with this virus, we don't know who has it or not because it can stay in your body without symptoms for several days. Now, in our family, our daddy works in healthcare system, so he could be bringing it home every day and we don't know it. So we choose to stay inside because we don't want to share that with you unknowingly, right? But also, we don't know if you have it, and we don't want to accidentally give it to Daddy so that he can give it to his patients. Right. So it goes both ways, right? We don't just stay inside to protect ourselves. We're staying inside to protect you and to protect Daddy and to protect all those around us because we love you. So that is the consequence that we have right now. Good job, guys. That was great. Now, there is something super important that everybody's been talking about that will help to prevent the spread of germs. What is it? What do we have to do?
Try not to touch your face.
Oh, we don't touch our face. Quarantine, yeah, we talked about social distancing. What about our hands?
Wash your hands.
We wash our hands. Now, I want to show you guys.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, for 20 seconds. So I want to show you guys something. We're going to go on into the bathroom. So Millie, you go on in there and I'll be right there. Okay. So, can everybody see me? Can you guys see me? We're going to pretend this is my soap, okay? And we are going to show you what happens when we wash our hands. Now usually when we wash our hands, we go like this and we go like this. Now look at my hands. Did I get them all clean?
No.
No, you can still see spots I didn't get clean. So when we wash our hands, we have to wash for 20 seconds, right? We use a little bit of water, and we're going to spread it around. We're going to sing, wash,
Wash, wash your hands, that's what we must do. Scrub, scrub, and scrub, and scrub, so we don't catch the COVID-19.
Okay, so you can see that one time through that song, I did much better. So I went around like this, and like this. I went between all my fingers. And they're laughing because I'm putting paint on my hands. I want to get down here a little bit better. I want to make sure I'm getting my fingernails.
She's turning
look, right
into...
there. I didn't get right there still after all that washing. So what you want to do is you want to sing that song twice, and you want to make sure that you are scrubbing every single inch of that finger. Why are you doing that to me?
She's turning into an Oompa Loompa.
I am. Okay, so now we get to see how well I wash it off. You guys going to sing with me?
Wash, wash, wash your hands, that's what we must do. Scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub so we don't catch the COVID-19.
Again.
Wash, wash, wash your hands, that's what we must do. Scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub so we don't catch COVID-19.
So I scrubbed with soap for 20 seconds, okay? I sang that song twice. And now I can wash it off. And you can notice that I turned off the water because I didn't want to waste it. And you know what else? I made a big mess on the sink.
People
What do
are
we do?
hoarding toilet paper.
Andrea, thank you. What do we do if we make a mess on the sink?
We wash it off.
We wash it off because we don't want Mom to be mad at us.
I wanna do that.
All right. Our counter is clean. My hands are clean.
Realize time.
Okay, no, I want you to use soap.
Aww.
I know you want the paint. All right, you guys wash. I'll meet you back at the table. Come on, Amelia.
Wash your hands.
Let's see. So
That
we've
soap
talked
smells
about washing your hands and singing to help make sure you get it done for 20 seconds. Now I showed you all the parts on your hand, between your thumbs, on the back, in between your fingers, down your fingers, on your fingernails. It's really important we get every spot on our hand clean, okay? That's going to help you stay healthy and strong. All right, so here are some assignments. Lions, I need you to make a personal care chart. So I want you to put things on it like, are you taking your bath every day? Are you putting on clean clothes? Are you brushing your hair and brushing your teeth? Okay, because we want to make sure we're taking really good care of ourselves. And Lions, this is one of your adventure requirements, okay? So make your chart, track it down, and send me a picture. Show me you did it, okay? Now, Wolves, you get to make a clean room chart. Your moms are going to love me. So I want you to make a chart for 1 week and mark it off every day that you clean your room. Got it? Excellent. Now, I have a special demo prepared for you. It is called the sneeze demo. Eli, what do we need to do when we cough or sneeze? Yes, we cover our mouth. Did you know that sneezing is your body's way of expelling germs? And so if you sneeze, achoo, and you don't cover your mouth, you are throwing germs all over the place. Even my daughter on the camera on the other end of this table would have my germs. Okay.
We're gonna pop this balloon.
All right, so we're going to pop this balloon and show you how far these germs can go. So we're going to put it right here. You're going to cover your ears? Okay. So I'm just going to hold it still. You're going to pop it. Oh my goodness. So look, we popped it right here. And how far did the confetti get? We've got some all the way over there.
We've got some on the couch.
We've got some all the way over on the couch. We've got some all the way behind us. It went everywhere.
There's some right by me, too.
Now, you guys think if that was a sneeze or a cough, oh, we'd be spreading our germs to everybody in the room, right? So, what do?
We cover our mouth.
Cover our mouth. Using your elbow is a great way to cover your mouth. Now, when I was little, they'd say cover it with your hands, but then what happens? Now you have to go wash your hands again, right? and again and again. And that's okay. We want to wash our hands again and again and again. But if you cover like this, then you'll help protect people. Another way is to cover inside your shirt. That's a great way to cover your mouth. The next thing we want to do is think about ways that we can reach out and serve others even though we can't be around them, okay? Now this is really important. So we've got like grandmas in senior centers. They can't have any visitors, grandmas and grandpas, and they are so lonely. We've got people in the hospital that can't have any visitors, and they are so lonely. We've got truck drivers and grocery store workers that are being overworked trying to get us the things that we need. We've got doctors and nurses and CNAs and janitors that are trying to take care of the sick people, and they're very, very tired. So a lot of people are doing a lot of work right now while a lot of us are sitting at home. So can you guys think of a creative way to show your service and help somebody like that without spreading germs? Okay? Now Webelos, your assignment is specifically the senior center. That's what your adventure says for the Aware and Care adventure, okay? They want you to provide service to a senior center. So here are some ideas, okay? You can call the senior center and ask if there's any seniors who would like phone calls. You could record yourself reading a book and email it to the senior center for their residents to watch you read a book to them. You could write letters or draw pictures and again send those by email. Now why am I telling you to do that by email? Again, so we don't spread those germs, right? Okay. What about, do any of you like to sew? I know my girls like to sew. Eli, do you like to sew?
I want to sew my dolls some clothes. I want to sew.
Yeah, I thought so. Even Eli likes to sew. So right now, Joanne's has cloth pre-cut and ready to be sewn into masks because we don't have enough masks in the hospital. So you can get stuff for free from Joanne's. Just send one person to Joanne's, call ahead, they'll bring it right out to your car. You don't have to go in or anything, okay? Social distancing. And then your family can work on sewing some masks for those who need them. Now these masks aren't as good as the masks they would otherwise have, but they're better than nothing. So that's something we can do. And then when you're done, you can just take them back to Joanne's. They'll make sure they're sanitized and taken to the places that need them the most. Okay, that's one idea. Another idea, do you guys have ideas? How's some way we can serve people in our community without being in contact with them?
So for the senior center, you can FaceTime them. And
Yeah, sure, you can FaceTime
sing
them.
songs to them.
Oh, sing songs to them, that would be awesome.
And
We are going to talk today about what to do in case of a natural disaster. Ah! Shake the camera, Eli. Ah, it's an earthquake! Ah! What did they do? Come on down here, Eli. Hi, guys. So if you didn't know, down in Salt Lake, there was a big earthquake on last Wednesday, and they are still having aftershocks. So I wanted to talk a minute about things to do in case of a natural disaster. Now, this is our strong wooden table.
It's still an earthquake.
It's still an earthquake. Okay. Well, okay, hold it still. You're going to make people dizzy. This might be the safest place for us to be in an earthquake in this room. But let's go out and see what other options we have. So I've heard that inside of a door jamb can be a good place because it's reinforced. So this might be a good place if I crouch down and I cover my head and I stay here, okay? They also say inside walls are a good place. Come on. Hi there. Okay, so if I come out here into my living room, come here, you can see I've got this inside wall right here, and right there I've got an overhang. So I probably don't want to be under that overhang. But right here against this wall might be a good place. Crouch down. Are you pointing it at me? Cover your head. Okay? But the best thing you can do, oh, hold still, you're going to make people dizzy. All right, come here. The best thing you can do is if you are able, you want to go outside during an earthquake. So I'm pretty close to the door, and we can just run outside. Okay. something to fall on my head right here, okay? So I
What
can wait
if
for a
a
few
very
minutes.
strong cloud hits your head?
I don't think a cloud is gonna fall down and hit my head, okay? So here, I can safely wait it out until it stops shaking, and then I can go inside, and I wanna, oh, look at me. Okay, and I wanna check a few things to make sure the house is safe. I want to check and make sure what has fallen and make sure that the structure is still sound. I wanna check the gas and the water and make sure I know where to turn those off. Now I'm gonna show you guys, because it took me a long time to figure this out. My gas shutoff is outside. So I have to come all the way over here to the side of the house, and I have to go to that thing right there. Oh, yeah, behind my tree and in the weeds. And there's this key right down here. Let's see. Oh, where did it go? Right here. I need to get this, okay, with a wrench and turn that to turn off my gas, okay? Super important, you guys all know that. All right, guys, are we ready to go back in the house?
No.
Okay.
The water thing.
Oh, the water is inside, and you guys can find that. I think that's easier to find. So here's something else that we worked on this week. Is our 72
germs.
I know, we didn't vacuum yet. So we wanted to make some 72-hour kits, okay? So I've got 3 of these in my backpack now, and it's got food for a day, and because I'm a girl, it's got some girly things in there, okay? Also, in your 72-hour kit, you want someone to have a first aid kit. You're probably going to be with a family, so not everybody needs to have it, but you want a first aid kit. You might want a little camp stove. You'll want things like toilet paper. Can you put your foot down, please? You'll want a flashlight and extra batteries, or better yet, one of those squeeze flashlights that makes its own energy. And the same thing with like an emergency radio, okay? You want all those things in your 72-hour kit. Put your fingers out of the way. Can you see me? Okay, thank you. This is our tiger behind the camera this time, so he's doing a great job making this movie. All right, so in case of a natural disaster, you want to know your emergency escape plan. Eli, please. You want to know about your 72-hour kits. And you also need to know who to contact, okay? Can I please have this? So, here are your assignments. Please stop shaking it, okay? Here's your assignments. Tigers, I want you to memorize your address and an emergency contact phone number. Memorize those 2 things for me this week, okay? Bears, I need you to make a list of all your emergency contacts. Okay, now we did this in a gathering activity, so if you did it, please be sure to let me know so I can mark it off. But when we do things as gathering activities, I don't always know who did it and who did not, okay? So make a list of all your emergency contacts, okay? Now everybody can do this. I'm just telling you who it's going to pass things off for. I want everybody to please make an emergency escape plan. Know how to get out of every room in your house, your bedroom, your living room, the basement, wherever you may be. Know how you can get out of your house if there's a fire or an earthquake or some other natural disaster, okay? All right. Now I am going to attach a few things to your emails so you guys can work on things this week. Okay, do I need to hold it? Okay, be super still. Tigers, you're going to work on one called Safe and Smart, and that's going to be a lot of fire safety stuff. Webelos, you're going to be working on first responder, okay? That's your first aid. Super important to know in case of emergency, so you can be helpful, okay? Wolves, we talked about germs in the last segment, and you're going to keep working on Germs Alive and learn all about those germs. Lions, yours is the easiest, right? Because you're still the youngest. So lions, we've talked about almost everything you need to do already. So if you've watched this video, you've already passed off several things, but you want to talk to your parents about those, okay? Talk about consequences. Thank you. Do your personal care chart. Keep that out of the way. And I want you to, do a good turn, okay, the service project. And then your homework is to teach a game to your family. Lions, teach a game to your family, okay? Knowing how to teach something and being able to communicate is really important, and teaching games is a great way to practice those skills.
I want to do it.
And finally, bears, okay, we've started your picnic basket. adventure, and I want you to keep working on that. So I'm going to attach all those requirements, okay? All right, you guys, I miss you so much. Reach out, tell me what you're doing, and let me mark off some adventures, okay? We'll see you later.
Happy
Bye.
spring.
Happy spring.